special to see like what he's just doing at the plate, and then you're like, man, he's a pitcher too, and he's like really good pitcher, and so
yeah, I mean, obviously you want all the best of the best to be here, and he's certainly one of them.
It's just different. You got it. Like there's not much to say. It's hard to describe a guy that does what he does. So like you gotta watch. It's really cool.
2026年メジャーリーグオールスターゲーム、舞台はフィラデルフィア。球界のトップ選手たちが一堂に会したその場所に、たった一人だけ姿がありませんでした。大谷翔平選手。ファン投票では334万票を超える票を集め、自身初となる両リーグ最多得票、指名打者部門で6年連続6度目の選出でした。しかし左膝の炎症、シーズン後半戦を見据えた処置を優先するため、球団はフィラデルフィアへの移動ができないことを発表します。投票してくれた方に申し訳ない。大谷選手本人はそう語り、頭を下げました。つまり彼はこの日フィラデルフィアにいなかったのです。ところが不思議なことが起きていました。球宴に集まった各球団のスター選手たちに、記者たちがさまざまな質問を投げかけます。一番打ちにくい球は何か、一日だけ誰かと入れ替われるなら誰になりたいか、今球界最高の選手は誰か。すると全く別々のインタビューで、所属も立場も違う選手たちの口から同じ名前が繰り返し出てくることになります。その場にいないはずの男の名前が、なぜ欠場した選手が球宴の主役になってしまったのか、そしてなぜこれほどまでにオールスター級の選手たちから称賛されるのか、その証言を一人ずつ見ていきます。まずは実際に打席で彼と対峙したこの男から。ではご覧ください。
Last time he faced Shohei Ohtani, he kind of changed his repertoire. No more, he doesn't throw split as much as he used to. What was his best pitch back then that you faced like a 2023? And in your opinion, what's his best pitch now?
I think his sweeper or the slider back then was really good, but now I think he's throwing 100 miles per hour, so that's always hard to hit.
Come again?
His fastball, yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
What's so unique about it?
It's just, everyone's like, oh, he's got the big movement, but he's got 100 miles per hour fastball, so yeah.
What are you gonna sit on next time you face him?
Oh, I'm always ready for the fastball. Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani. Shohei.
That's so tough.
I got my first hit off him this year too.
Boy.
I think I was going into this year 0 for 7 with 7 strikeouts, and I got a hit off him. Brought Little threw me, I think, a sweeper off the end of the bat, base hit. And he was like, I was running down back. He was running off the line after the third out. He goes, man, nice swing. I was like, man, that was the first time I touched one against him.
So he can speak English?
Yeah, he's got some English in there.
I was going to ask you that after this whole thing.
Yeah.
Somebody just said, biggest hot take is
he just gave it.
I think Ohtani uses the interpreter to get out of post game interviews.
It's genius.
He's awesome.
He's been here for 8 years.
Well, I think Manny Ramirez was like in year 15 and he was still using the interpreter. Genius. I'm going to start using the interpreter.
Yeah, dude's like,
that's
sorry,
genius.
Man.
Yeah, but yeah, it was cool. It was like, yeah, nice swing. I'm like, thanks. That was the first time I touched a ball against you. I think we faced him a couple years ago and he struck out 12 and hit like 3 homers or something.
That's awesome.
Insane. Quickly before we move on, do you just marvel at that guy, even as a professional baseball player yourself? Do you ever sit back and just say, wow, this guy is simply amazing?
It's special to see like what he's just doing at the plate, and then you're like, man, he's a pitcher too, and he's like really good pitcher. And so, yeah.
Was that in the ALCS when he with that epic game?
Which one?
Yeah, it was NL Championship Series.
Oh, NLCS. Sorry. Where he hit
I forget the Dodger. Yeah.
3 homies.
Yeah.
Punched out 10 over like 7 scoreless. It's video game numbers, I'd know. Where are you putting him? Shohei, 1 or the 5 spot?
I want to put him at 1, but also like I don't know who's going to be the next one. I feel bad because like you could put him as a hitter or and say it's like not really a pitcher.
常に速球を打つ準備はできている。ロイヤルズの主軸として球界屈指の打者に数えられるウィット・ジュニア選手がそこまで身構える1球。しかし大谷選手の球を語ったのは彼だけではありませんでした。続いてはこの日の開催地であるフィラデルフィアを本拠地とするフィリーズの外野手です。同じ質問を投げかけられた彼が真っ先に挙げた球種とは。ではご覧ください。
Which pitcher?
Yeah, the Ohtani's.
Oh, I would say his fastball is really, really good just because he could put it anywhere, wherever he wants, and it's very hard. But he's got a really good splitter too. So it's I feel like you can't have a wrong answer with any pitch in his arsenal. But he's a special player. But I'd say his fastball or his splitter.
Does being around Shohei, does it ever get not surreal that the guy can pitch and hit?
It never gets old, man. It never does. Seeing a dude pump 100 and then hit 120 off his face of the scoreboard, you know. So it's the most incredible thing I've ever seen with my own eyes on a baseball field. And to his credit, he's a better dude than he is player, which is almost impossible. So he's a great friend, great teammate, and he's just an all-around a great guy.
どの球を選んでも間違いはない。打者にそう言わせてしまう投手が一体どれだけいるでしょうか。そして次に登場するのはこの球宴におけるもう一人の主役です。ファン投票の中間集計でア・リーグの最多得票を獲得していた男、ブルージェイズのアーニー・クレメント選手。つまり彼は大谷選手と並んで両リーグの最多得票者としてこの場所に立っていました。その彼が大谷選手の名前を出された時口にした言葉です。ではご覧ください。
All-Star, and a little bit of a random question, but if you said the nastiest pitch from Shohei Ohtani, what would you pick?
Every one of them he throws is nasty. God, the guy's amazing. He's not a fun at bat to have. He is really, really good.
What can you pick? Like which?
His fastball is, I think it's the best fastball in the major league.
Can you tell me why?
It's 100, and it cuts, and he'll run it. He'll just does all these different things, and it feels like it's a different pitch every time, but it's always 100, so it's really tough.
Having faced to Shohei Ohtani so for this season, so which of his pitch most impressed you?
Yeah, his fastball. I think it's the best fastball in the major leagues. It has different movement every time, and you barely even see it when it's coming.
Did you notice that some people say he changed his form of the pitching?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay. How about his batting performance so far?
Yeah, he's amazing. He's one of the best players to ever play our game. So we're lucky that we get to have him around, while we're playing.
So talking about Ohtani earlier, so this season he's doing a two-way, but if you focus on the pitching, so what do you think? Do you think he's a little bit better than the last season, or how do you evaluate him?
Yeah, well, I think he just continues to get better and better, which is really impressive because he's already the best at our game. So to be able to do it on both sides of the ball is really impressive.
Is it difficult this year compared to last season?
Feels like, we faced him in the beginning of the year, so it feels like forever ago. But yeah, he's just dominant. He's dominant.
Shohei and you got the most MLB votes each league, but he's not here.
Yeah.
What was your reaction?
Anytime you're in a conversation with Shohei, you might be doing something right, I guess. I don't know. It's still just wild to me. He's one of the best players to ever play our game. So, to even have half as many votes as him is pretty cool.
How do you evaluate Shohei this year? What do you think? Good to see you, by the way.
Yeah, good to see him. Yeah, we're gonna miss him here. I think he's a reason why a lot of people tune into the game of baseball. But he's got to take care of himself, and we're just gonna miss him because he's so entertaining to watch. I would have loved to shake his hand and meet him, but I admire him from afar.
握手をして直接会いたかった。自らも最多得票を集めた男が、それでも遠くから称賛すると語っていました。続いての選手は大谷選手とまだ一度も対戦したことがありません。しかし映像を通してでもはっきりと分かる球があると言います。そして彼もまた大谷選手の欠場について問われることになります。ではご覧ください。
I think there's a little bit less of respect towards batting 300 average.
It's very hard to do. So I have a lot of respect for guys who can do that. It's really hard to do that, especially in the big leagues. And if you can hit, if you can get a hit at 3 times out of 10 at bats, you're one of the best.
For Ohtani's question, which pitch do you think is the nastiest from him? The nastiest pitch?
Nastiest pitch. for Sanchez's changeup.
Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, from Shohei. I've never faced Shohei.
But you've been seeing it.
Yeah, we'll go with his sweeper. Yeah.
Sorry, you mentioned you picked Ohtani the sweeper. Can I ask you why?
From the video, it looks like it moves a whole lot. Yeah.
I'm Japanese video, so I want to ask you about Shohei.
Okay.
He got the most MLB most about the most.
Yes.
But he's not here because of injury.
Yes.
What's your reaction?
Yeah, he's one of the best players in the world. It doesn't surprise me that he got the most votes. He's well deserving. But again, it's a long season. He's got to take care of injuries.
How long do you think he can do both?
It's his whole career. I think that, obviously it's hard to stay healthy doing both, but if anyone can do it, it's that guy.
もしそれができる選手がいるとすれば彼だ。二刀流を続けながら体を守り抜くこと、その難しさを同じプロの目線から語っていました。ここまでの4人はいずれも大谷選手の球について語ってきました。しかし彼はもちろん打席にも立ちます。もしこの球宴に集まった中からたった一人を選べるとしたら、ヤンキースの若き右腕は迷いなくその名前を口にしました。ではご覧ください。
If you could switch places with one MLB All-Star for one day, who's it going to be?
That's a good question. I'd probably say Judgy if he was here, but probably going to have to go Shohei.
Why Judge?
He's got a good life, dude. Yeah. 6'8", 260, 270, and he hits nukes, so it'll be fun.
The USA.
You could have one guy here in the All-Star game join the Yankees. Who do you want to have your teammate?
Well, that's a great question. Fortunately, there's a lot of good guys here. I feel like the obvious answer is probably got to be Shohei with the bat and the arm. So you could really choose any of these guys out of a hat, and it'd be a good addition. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Shohei on that one.
Yeah, all players here are the best of the best.
明らかな答えは大谷。投げる腕と打つバット、その両方を持っているというただ一点において。さて、ここまでは対戦相手や他球団の選手たちの言葉でした。しかし次に登場するのは日本から海を渡ってきた男です。ホワイトソックスの村上宗隆選手。昨オフにポスティングシステムで移籍し、2年$3400万の契約を結んだ日本球界の元三冠王。彼はこの日右太もも裏の負傷から復帰し、ホームランダービーの舞台に立っていました。かつてテレビの前でその大会を見ていた側として。ではご覧ください。
Yeah, but obviously you started unbelievable the season unbelievably, and then you had the injury, and then people didn't know if you would participate in this. What led into your decision coming off the injury to actually participate in the home run derby?
本当にすごい順調にシーズンを通して生きた中で怪我があって、その中でホームランダービーが出場するっていうところで何がきっかけといいますか決断する部分になりましたでしょうか。
一度が出たいと思ってましたし、大谷さんが出て、テレビで見る立場だったんで、怪我してて、ルールが変更しなかったらちょっと厳しいなと思ってたんですけど、ルールも変更したんで、出たいなというふうには思いました。
Well, I was always in the, watching end of the home run derby. I saw Ohtani-san, at the home run derby as well. And when I was looking through the home run derby this year, the rules has changed. Yeah. If it was the past rules in the past seasons, I probably wouldn't have been able to make it. But since the rules changed, I was more, let's say, optimistic about, being out there and getting into the participation.
Did you say Ohtani-san?
Ohtani-san って言いました。
Yeah.
So tell me how that works. So is that what I'm supposed to call Shohei Ohtani? Ohtani-san?
大谷さんのことをやっぱり翔平大谷さんって呼ぶことが必要なんですか。
ジャパニーズスタイル。
Are you Moonshot Ataka-san?
それは年上の人に対してはさん付けをするのが日本の文化です。
In a Japanese, let's say, culture, you're supposed to put san at the end for an elder person to respect them.
Okay, so you guys do like before pitches and everything like that. That is just kind of in the whole entire culture, right? I think you could probably answer that, Kenzo.
投球する前に帽子を傾けたりするのは日本の野球の文化の一つの。
する人としない人いますけど、目上の人にはします。
There are some people who don't and do's and don'ts as well, but if there is an elder person, with respect, we do tell their hats.
So he did that to me. Is he called me McAfee-san?
McAfee-san で呼んでます。
McAfee-san。
年上の人にはさんをつける。日本から来た選手にとって大谷選手はやはり大谷さんでした。しかし敬意を口にしていたのは日本人選手だけではありません。 続いてはサイ・ヤング賞投手として長くメジャーの第一線に立ち続けてきた大ベテランの左腕です。彼は大谷選手がこれほどまでに愛される理由をはっきりと言葉にしていました。ではご覧ください。
100 and whatever years now, no one's ever been able to do what he's done. I think that's why you have appreciation for things that you don't see, you've never seen. I think that's why, Shohei gets, as much love as he gets, because no one's ever thrown 6 scoreless innings and hit 2 bombs in a game. Like, he's a dual threat, right? So with Miz, it's just it's impressive. And then you talk to him, and it's impossible not to love him. So he's an easy guy to root for, and he's a fun guy to watch.
Yeah, what do you think it means for the sport to have that guy in your sport?
I think that, again, I've said it a lot of times, we're nothing without our fans. So for the fans to be able to see something like that for the first time, I hope they understand. Probably Ohtani, just because he's the unicorn. You don't see that ever, really. So probably Shohei. Well, I heard Freddie call him the unicorn when he was getting on the bus today. I was like, yes, he is.
誰も見たことのないもの。6イニングを無失点に抑えながら同じ試合で2本のホームランを打つ、そんな選手はこれまで一人もいませんでした。続いてはその誰も見たことのないものを外野の守備位置から見つめてきた男です。カブスのピート・クロー・アームストロング選手。彼は大谷選手について語ろうとした時、こう切り出しました。言うことなんて何もないと。ではご覧ください。
As a peer of his, because we could think about this as observers, but when you watch Shohei, like what is there to say at a certain point?
There's nothing to say. I don't think there's anything to say. I think you just got to go watch. Like being an outfielder, though, it's like one of those guys. You're like, okay, well, good chance a ball is hit in the air to me. But have you seen Shohei play in person?
No.
Okay. Coolest part about his whole lore for me is his walkout song. It's like no, I'm not gonna do it right. It is like it sounds like the finale of like an opera or something. The crowd starts cheering for that dude when he's on deck. Like,
yeah, you see him come out the dugout.
It's just different. You got it. Like, there's not much to say. It's hard to describe a guy that does what he does. So like, you gotta watch. It's really cool.
What do you think when you watch him?
He's like fake. Like he's a creative player.
That's what's weird. Like what's weird about it is like when you're watching something that has never existed in the sport, however, thousands of incredible players have been over the years, and he's just doing something. It feels like every other night. It feels like he's setting the stage in a different way. It's just interesting, like living through it, and you're just being like, this is a guy I play with at the All-Star game. This is a guy I'm competing with for a title.
Yes.
And
he's still beatable is the craziest part, is like that, that guy, he loses too. Yeah. But you're not supposed to explain it though. Like he's writing it as he goes, man. He is the first person ever doing anything like this.
What about his Pittsburgh boys?
Paul?
Yeah.
Oof. Paul, I played with Paul before Paul was a pitcher when we were 12, and he was catching and stuff. And I mean, what he's been able to do in the first 2+ years of his career is like, I mean, so happy for him, because I think he carries himself better than anybody our age. You got to dedicate your life to what we do. And I think that just the fact that the game is based upon failure, the bar for success is really so low in the grand scheme of things. And you got guys like Shohei Ohtani going out here, and he's not hitting the quote unquote Hall of Fame 300 that he should be hitting, right? Like if he is the one, and he's not even 3 out of 10. Like he wouldn't even be able to hit himself. Like that's the craziest part. He pitches too, and he would not have success against himself. Like you think you're driving fast in your car. Like imagine the car being this small and you have a 60-foot window. Like you have a bat that's round, a ball that's round, your margin for like the perfect, like if you played the show, like a perfect on the show, like
I'm a perfect.
The margin for error on a perfect versus a fly out to the warning track is literally like, I can't even, it's literally that big. So yeah, it's the hardest thing to do in sports, only because the goal is consistency and success. And it's very, it's not so often that you get either one of those things. So
well said, well spoken.
彼は進みながら歴史を書き換えている。そして会話の途中、彼はもう一人の名前を口にしていました。12歳の頃、まだ投手ですらなかった時代に一緒にプレーしたという幼なじみ、ポール、その男が次に登場します。現役最高の投手とも称されるパイレーツのエース、ポール・スキーンズ選手。ドジャース打線をどう攻略するかと問われた彼の答えに、大谷選手の恐ろしさが凝縮されています。ではご覧ください。
I do want to talk about, there's nothing better going on right now than you and Shohei. In my opinion, it's remote stopping, whether the kids are crying, Ryan's got a bunch of kids, I got a bunch of kids, we're watching that matchup. Last year he got you, took you deep. This year you owned him. Boys club versus boys club, and let's roll. And when you're facing the greats, and then do you look forward to those matchups?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, you talk about Shohei, but you can't make a mistake to him. You don't want him to get on base because you got Mookie and Freddie up after him too. So,
yeah.
And you have to figure out new ways to get him out. That's the, best part about it, I think. Just, figuring out new pitches or new ways to use your pitches to him that you haven't used them before, because you can't get those guys out the same way every time. So
it's now equal footing. This is a dude who can do what you can do out on the mound, close to what you can do, and he's also a threat at the plate. I know that doesn't necessarily factor into the scouting report, but what's the vibe, what's the feel when another animal that could be locked in a cage with you steps in?
Yeah, I mean, challenge him. I think at this point in my career, the book wasn't really out on me yet. I wasn't throwing the changeup a whole lot, wasn't throwing the sinker probably as much as I ended up doing against lefties. But I think we went 3 fastballs against him. It was just, I think it was in June at home. We were in it, it was a fun game, and pretty much just challenge him, see where he's at.
First things first, you could hit a homer in a big league game today. Are you on base or off base on that?
I'm off base. I would imagine that's probably the coolest thing you can do. It's definitely cooler than striking somebody out in a big league game.
So are you pissed about not being able to hit?
That was, I came up a two-way guy, so I was looking forward to, potentially two-way. But honestly, when pitchers could still hit in the big leagues, I wasn't primarily a pitcher, so it was it was cool. And then once they changed it, it was like, all right,
you're
whatever.
Cool with it.
Yeah.
But you would like to hit though?
I would. I don't mind, or I don't miss taking BP and throwing bullpen.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
You see it every day with Shohei. I don't know how he does it. So
nobody does, but he does it. It says you hit 367 double-digit homers every year in the Air Force. So you raked.
Yeah, we're hitting at 7,000 feet too, so
it doesn't matter.
That helped, but
raking is raking, bro.
Yeah, I miss metal bats. Man, hitting at 7,000 feet, that was fun.
So did you, when you were hitting and pitching and whatnot, did you envision yourself doing this in the big leagues or no? You were like, nah, I just want to.
I really don't know.
You didn't even think about it?
Because when I was at Air Force, my freshman year, I was catcher and closer. First game I closed, I caught 8 innings and then came in and closed it actually against LSU.
Was it? Wow, okay.
And then my sophomore year, I was starting on Fridays and catching on Sundays, caught a couple Tuesdays. It was just go out there and play, have fun, which was, cool, got to enjoy.
But preparation, I'm assuming, has got to be completely different from then to now.
And that's another thing, because, when I was two-wing, I didn't really, I was figuring it out on my own.
Okay.
And nice thing is, my coaches gave me the latitude to do that. So I learned a lot about myself, a lot about my body, but I was far from having everything figured out.
Yeah.
And
I feel like there's no possible way you could figure everything out like that in the big leagues. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of play and figure it out as you go. Like, you have to prepare.
毎回同じ方法では打ち取れない球界最高の投手にそこまで言わせてしまう打者。さてここからの3人は少し特別です。サンディエゴパドレス、大谷選手が所属するドジャースと同じナリーグ西地区で優勝を争う直接のライバル球団です。その3人が揃って同じことを語っていました。まずは球界屈指の剛腕クローザー、ピッツバーグ出身でサクカアスレチックスからパドレスへ移籍した男です。ではご覧ください。
Shohei was selected for the All-Star, but he's not coming. Are you a little upset, disappointed that you're not going to see him or face him?
Well, I wouldn't face him. I get to be on his team this time, so I guess a little bummed on that end. But yeah, no, we get it. Obviously he's doing a lot of special things and taking the chance to get his body right for the second half, so we get it. But yeah, I mean, obviously you want all the best of the best to be here, and he's certainly one of them.
And you have two Japanese teammates, pitchers. Can I ask you about how you view Darvish?
Darvish is a professor, man. Everything he's been through in his career, he's been through so much, and especially now too, just the injuries and his willingness to still show up and be an exceptional teammate is something I really admire. He's a resource to a lot of guys in that clubhouse, and I can't say enough about him. And then Yuki's great too. I love hanging with Yuki down in the bullpen.
After the All-Star game, very unique, Mason. Was there a time on the mound where you allowed yourself to soak in the moment?
The whole time, hard to not enjoy that. With this crowd and these players here, this is what you dream of.
Tell me about specifically the matchup against Shohei Ohtani, leading to that nasty slider.
I wasn't giving him one up, that's for sure. I think I got the second strike. I think that might have been down a little bit, but got that and then got to the back foot slider. So,
congratulations, thank you, Mason.
Thank you.
ジャッジ選手と大谷選手を除いて質問そのものが2人を別枠として扱っていました。そしてパドレスの2人目はチームの顔とも言うべきスター選手です。彼は今球界最高の選手は誰かと問われた時、その名前を口にすることをあえて避けました。しかし答えは誰の目にも明らかでした。ではご覧ください。
Among all the players in the league, if you have to pick one player, who do you think is the best player in the league right now?
I feel like that's a really obvious question. No, but he's my rival. I'm not going to mention his name. You know it already. You know it. 17 for the blue team. It's a big show right now. I mean, he's doing things that's really amazing. You really admire what he's doing, his work ethic, and you can see it. Just the challenge for him, pitching and hitting. It's something that you got to tip your cap off, and hopefully he can keep doing that for 15 more years.
Did you as a kid ever imagine pitching and hitting yourself?
I did it in minor leagues, yeah, but never in professional baseball.
What would it take for you to get to that level of doing both?
I feel like people just give me the chance to do it, but I don't know. I feel like my arm already it cannot take the challenge so far. But we're definitely working for that.
Your observation of what Shohei Ohtani did yesterday and maybe what he's done this whole season. What's an observation from a fellow ball player? I know what the media thinks and the fans, but what's a ball player think of that kind of production?
It's amazing. Just by being a player, you can understand. He coming from a Tommy John surgery and still being able to show up and perform the way he did this year every single day, being able to maintain himself on the field. I'm still right now practicing to even doing bullpens and still go out there and do what he's doing. It's just impressive, the matter of how he recovers himself and can show up and post every single day. Is just really admiring from a player's standpoint.
It's a really kind of a short sample size, 6 or 7 years, but is he Hall of Fame caliber already? I mean,
on my books, he is.
Yeah.
On my books, but everybody have different opinions and everybody can see the game from different ways. But for me, me as a player and to see what he has done in the American League, coming to the National League and just posting, just being the same guy and getting better every single day, he's definitely a Hall of Famer.
僕の中では間違いなく殿堂入り選手だ。ライバル球団の主砲がそこまで言い切りました。そして最後の一人、同じパドレスの主将格として長年ドジャースと戦い続けてきた男です。インタビュアーが何気なく口にしたまた二刀流をやろうとしているという言葉、その一言に彼は食い気味に反応することになります。ではご覧ください。
You faced Ohtani early when he came back to pitching this year. Like, and what do you think of him trying to be a two-way player again?
What do you mean again?
Coming off another century.
Boy's done it.
No, I know.
So what do you mean again?
Continuing to be a two-way player.
All right, that's better. Continuing, I mean, it's hard, but I mean, we all said it was hard before, and look where he's at now. So, I don't see anything different with him.
Do you think he could be good again? Or continue to be good?
What do you mean continue to be good? He's one of the best players in the game. What do you mean continue to be good?
So,
what are you asking? The boy's a beast.
For guys who just pitch, it's hard to come back from a second elbow surgery.
It's hard, yeah.
He's doing it while hitting.
I mean, listen, again, it goes back to everyone said that he wouldn't be able to do any of this, what he's accomplished in the United States, and he's overly exceeded in it. So why doubt him now? I mean, I think the guy's going to be, he's going to be just fine. He's going to be really good.
ここまでの12人はいずれも他球団の選手たちでした。対戦相手として、あるいはライバルとして外側から大谷選手を見てきた人たちです。しかしこの球宴には全く違う立場の人たちも来ていました。大谷選手が辞退したこの舞台にドジャースからは他にも選手が名を連ねていたのです。フレディ・フリーマン選手、マックス・マンシー選手、そして代替選手として初めて選ばれた左腕のジャスティン・ロブレスキー選手。毎日あの男を間近で見ている選手たち、彼らの言葉は対戦相手のそれとは少し違っていました。まずは球宴初選出となった若き左腕からです。ではご覧ください。
For Gama, I think it's just the preparation, like how hard he works to prepare for each start. And then from Shohei, I'd say it's just, I think for me, it's just the hitting piece. The hitting piece is crazy. Everything he does is just special. It's just hard to, can't really replicate a lot of stuff that guy does. That's kind of what I've learned about Shohei is don't try to do what he does because you can't do it. But it's impressive. It's, obviously super good news to me.
彼と同じことをしようとするな。同じチームで練習を共にしている選手がそう言い切ってしまう。真似をしようとすることさえ諦めさせてしまう存在。続いてはこの日ナ・リーグの先発メンバーに名を連ねていたドジャースの主力打者です。彼は大谷選手の膝の状態を誰よりも近くで見ていました。そしてその打席をベンチからどう見つめているのかも語っています。ではご覧ください。
One Shohei question for you. Did you see him going through this with me for the past month or so?
Yeah, man, it's been bugging him. You can clearly tell. But he didn't let it bother him at all. He didn't let it affect him. He didn't use it as an excuse. But when he's running the bases, you can see him and you can tell.
彼が打席に立つと誰も席を立たない。毎日一緒に戦っているプロの選手たちでさえその一打席を見逃したくない。ディオン・サンダース選手やボ・ジャクソン選手でさえ届かない領域。そして最後に登場するのは大谷選手の一つ前を打つドジャースの主砲です。彼はこの球宴で日本のファンに向けてあるメッセージを残していました。ではご覧ください。
Shohei Ohtani is going to come to All-Star. Yeah. But how do you think about his performance and first of season this year?
He's the MVP again.
Freddie. In world soccer, we have Messi and Ronaldo.
Yep.
In baseball, who is the Messi and who is Ronaldo in Major League Baseball right now?
Well, I mean, we're going to have to go with like Shohei and Aaron Judge.
Can you give all the Japanese fans a message?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for watching us. We see you guys come to our field every single day. It's special. Thank you for packing out our stadiums. And thank you for giving us Shohei, Yoshinobu, and Roki.
握手をして直接会いたかった。全員にここにいてほしかった。入れ替わるなら大谷。チームに加えるなら大谷。 彼と同じことをしようとするな。そして今更彼を疑う理由なんてない。ロイヤルズ、フィリーズ、ブルージェイズ、ヤンキース、ホワイトソックス、ブレーブス、カブス、パイレーツ、パドレス、そしてドジャース。所属も立場も聞かれた質問さえバラバラだった証言者たち。対戦相手として外から見ていた人も、毎日同じベンチで見ていた人も。しかしたどり着いた場所はたった一つでした。2026年のオールスターゲームは大谷選手のいないまま行われました。球宴の舞台に彼の姿はありませんでした。それなのにその日フィラデルフィアで最も多く呼ばれた名前は間違いなく彼のものだったのです。個人的に何より印象的だったのは、彼らの言葉に嫉妬が一かけらも混じっていなかったことです。優勝を争うライバル球団のタティス・ジュニア選手が脱帽するしかないと言い、同じチームのマチャド選手は再びじゃない継続だと言ってくれと質問そのものを訂正してしまう。普通これほどの選手が現れればどこかに反発や妬みが生まれるものです。しかし大谷選手に関しては敵も味方もただ同じ方向を向いて称賛を惜しみません。そしてもう一つ忘れられないのがマンシー選手の言葉でした。プロ中のプロが集まるドジャースのベンチで彼が打席に立つ時だけは誰も席を立たない。その光景を想像すると私たちがテレビの前で感じている興奮は決して大げさなものではなかったのだと分かります。さらにフリーマン選手は日本のファンに向かってこう言ってくれました。スタジアムを満員にしてくれてありがとうと。その場にいない選手のことをこれほど多くの一流選手が語り続ける。それはもう一人の野球選手に向けられる感情の範囲を超えているようにも見えます。そして左膝の処置を終えた大谷選手は後半戦のグラウンドへと戻っていきました。球宴に立てなかった悔しさを彼はこれからどんな数字で返していくのでしょうか。そこで最後に皆さんにお聞きしたいことがあります。今回登場した証言の中であなたの心に最も刺さった一言は誰のものでしたか。そしてもう一つ、大谷選手はこの先投手と打者どちらでより大きな記録を残すと思いますか。皆さんの予想をぜひコメント欄で教えてください。最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。この動画が良かったと思っていただけましたらぜひ高評価とチャンネル登録をよろしくお願いします。